Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and it has been a long time since I've done one of these videos. I am ready to get back on the YouTube bandwagon. I realize that I need YouTube to keep me accountable for my spending, purchases, and all of that fun stuff. Let's see, a lot has happened since I've last done a YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel, well, since I've last done a budget video. My son got married. I got COVID like 3 weeks after, probably from Sky Zone. And that pretty much, all of that stuff pretty much just drained our savings. We didn't get very far with our debt snowball. So after all of that, I kind of got a little like discouraged and I fell off the bandwagon of trying to get my debt paid off. So this last few months I've been back on it, ready to go. I've had a pre-workout drink this morning, or this about an hour ago, and I haven't had caffeine in months, so I'm pretty much like seeing colors right now. So hopefully this turns out okay. We'll see what happens, but I kind of got this somewhat together. Sorry if you can hear my son. He's playing Roblox downstairs, so he gets very animated when he plays Roblox. So I have our paychecks mapped out here. My husband gets paid on Thursdays, and I just realized he has 5 paychecks this month, so yay for that. Oh, also his truck is broke down. We're hoping it's just the starter. We got a starter. We haven't had time, or he hasn't had time to put it on. I don't know how to put a starter on. So, hopefully that is what solves the problem. Otherwise, they think it's the engine. So, if that's the case, then we're probably just going to junk it because it's old. And he's been driving my mom. My mom is living with us. So, he's just been driving her car to work. And then, like, on the weekends and whatnot, we just use my car. So there's that. I get paid bi-weekly. He gets paid weekly. I have a lot of birthdays this month. I do have a gifts sinking fund, but I believe it only has 60 in it, so I might have to cash flow some of the birthday gifts, but okay. So we'll go ahead and get started. My goodness. So I have my list of bills listed out here so I know what goes where and when everything is due. So I write all of my bills out and how much they are and what date they go, so I can input that information on my calendar. And then I just keep this because pretty much it stays the same for the most part. And if I have to add something or change something, I just do that when that comes along. So we'll go ahead and get started. First thing is the YMCA, and that is where I go work out. And I love working out, so that is no longer a negotiable for me. I will continue to pay that. It just makes me feel like 100 times better. So next we have, and actually I'm going to go ahead and say that it's paid because I subtracted it from the last paycheck. I think it was February something. This paycheck here, it's February 25th. I usually use this paycheck to cover these bills up here. So next we have Ohio Edison, which is our electric bill, which is $124, and we'll say that is paid. And then my son's tuition is $206, and we're gonna go ahead and say that is paid. This is my birthday is Saturday, so we will go out to eat, so we will be spending some money here. I will just take that out of this paycheck. And then let's see what's next. Shanklin, which I think I might cancel this. I don't know, I'll think about it, just because we need a new furnace and air conditioning, which is $10,000, but I pay $15 a month for them to come and like do maintenance on it, and like winter cleanup or spring cleanup and all of that. Or not cleanup, but repairs or whatever it is. But the air conditioning is like almost completely shot. Like, to run the air conditioning, you have to go outside, beat it with a hammer, like the top of it, because the fan is broken. And our air conditioning is so old that you can't find a fan for it, I guess. So, or that's what they say anyway. I haven't got a second opinion or anything like that yet. But okay, so, and then also we have Netflix, which is $23. We finally got Netflix. My husband is loving it, so he watches that every morning before he goes to bed. And then we have Byram, which is, my husband is diabetic, and that's his continuous glucose monitor. So the first couple months is very expensive, so I just pay like as much as I can here and there. I'm hoping I still owe $200, and then we'll start over again in March, I believe, is when or March or April, end of April, or beginning of April is when we have to purchase another one. So, but they last 3 months. Like, I get the 3-month supply, so we have 3 months to pay off however much we owe. In January, we had to pay, I think our total was $547. And we're down to $200 that we owe on that. So hopefully, I think this month I'll be able to get that paid off. And then our house payment is $782. And then here is our gas bill, which is, I'm gonna say 80, is probably around $70, $80. We have our water bill, which is $41. And then our car insurance. Our car insurance is $123, which it went up $23. I'm not really sure why it went up, but I'll see how that goes. Our car payment here is $645. Oh my gosh, it's so much money. I cannot wait till I pay off the car and not have that high payment anymore. So now we have our internet, which is $79, our TV, which is $170, and our phone, which is $235. Unless my husband bought something for his game or something like that, it's generally about $235. We still owe on both of our phones, which is why it's a little high. And that is all for like our regular bills. And then down here is where I like to put our cash bills. So that would be gas, which I actually don't use cash for gas. I leave it in the checking account. It's just a lot easier to get gas with the debit card. And then, okay, so our food budget for the month is $600. Our allowance is $160. My husband's medicine is around $400 a month. Our dogs, I budget $100 a month, and then gifts, I budget $40 a month. So I will have roughly $100 in here. Okay, so this is my grandpa's birthday. And I'll probably just get him like some lottery tickets, like $10 or $20 in lottery tickets. And then this one is my niece Alexis's birthday, which I give all of my nieces, and I only have nieces, no nephews. All of my nieces, I give them $40 each for their birthday. And then my son's birthday is right here, and he will get $50 for his birthday. So I'll be close, but not quite there. Okay, so now what I like to do after I get all this done is add up all of the monthly bills. So that's 36, 124, 206, and then 15, 23, 100, 782, 80, 41, 123, 645 for the car, 79, 170, 235, and then our cash, let's see, 200 for gas, 600 for food, 160 for allowance, 400 for medicine, 100 for dogs, and 40 for gifts. And what else? Oh, 80 for sinking funds. Forgot to write that. What I've been doing for my sinking funds is just adding $5 a week, and I only have like 4 sinking funds now. So I just do that so I'm at least putting something in every week. Makes me feel a little more accomplished that I'm doing a little something, even though it's only $5. It's something and it adds up. Okay, so and I just like to write out on here, which is $4,239 in, which would be let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my husband's paycheck would be about $657 times 4 plus this paycheck he has overtime. So we'll say his paychecks for the month will be $3,828. This is just like an estimate, but it's pretty accurate. I'm going to say my one paycheck is $700 and my other paycheck, my goodness. My other paycheck will be about $800. So we'll say total for both of us will be $5,328. So then I subtract the $4,239, and it says we'll have $1,089 left. Let's see. So here are my goals for the month: to do 80 towards sinking funds, 100 towards savings, and then 200 towards my debt snowball. But if I actually have $1,000 left over, I'll be able to put more towards my debt snowball, which is the Byram, which I should definitely be able to pay that off. I'm going to subtract 200 from this just because I forgot that would be extra food, and so $889. That would be extra food and $40 more for our allowance. So hopefully I'll be able to put like $400 or $500 towards my debt snowball, but we'll see what happens. It never seems to work out that way because something always pops up. Like last month we had my husband's tow for his truck when it broke down was $120 and then $70 for the part, and he literally just filled up his gas tank for $67 and it wouldn't turn back on. His truck wouldn't turn back on after that. I was like, are you kidding me? That is just funny how that works out, isn't it? So that is all I have for today. That's my month, and hopefully it pans out to have about that $800 left over so I can work some magic with that. And yeah, that's all I have for today. So I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.